It is Tuesday. When you come to this channel, you know what you get on Tuesday. You get a Transformer video. Why? Because it's Transformer Tuesday, baby. Anyway, before we get into all that, please make sure you give us this because it really does help us. And also, if you could be so kind as to subscribe, we're almost hitting that 1,000, and we'll have another gold after that, maybe 2,000 or so. I don't know. We'll come up with another goal. Don't worry, we're always making goals here, and we want to reach them. As you can see, I'm persistent. I'm not going to go anywhere. I want to reach that gold. Every week I'm here. I'm giving you videos. I'm giving you content. So please subscribe so you can get that great content. Again, like I said, it's Transformer Tuesday. We have a compare and contrast Sideswipe. Also, remember, in the repainted version, he is Red Alert, and I do have 80s and modern of those as well. So we could do that later on. I don't know. We'll see what we're going to do next week. I haven't planned out videos for next week. Well, I did kind of plan out one of them, but we'll get into that later. Well, we won't get into that later, but you'll see the video next week. But Red Alert, Red Alert. See, I said it looked like Red Alert, which it is a repaint, but it's Sideswipe. Sideswipe from the 80s, Sideswipe modern. First off, if you was an 80s baby, who didn't want the freaking Lamborghini Countach? Yeah? I did. Everybody wanted that car. Everybody lusted after that car for the most part. I mean, there's probably some people out there that didn't, but you know. So, the boxes. As you can see, this one's seen better days. He's a little beat up, but he got the old. I love this part on there. I don't know why they didn't keep doing this. I really like that. They should have kept that going. I'm going to ask my son which one he likes better. I'm going to put it in the comments below since I didn't ask him before the video. I like shooting the videos and then letting him look at stuff because he doesn't get to touch the 80s stuff that much. Every now and then I let him see it, but I'm going to ask him his opinion and I'll put it down in the comments. But there you see. Sideswipe. I keep saying Red Alert. It's Sideswipe. It's Sideswipe. Hello, Sideswipe. As you can see right there, that is the modern box. I like the nostalgia of the old boxes, and I like that little thing that gives his power readings. If they would incorporate that into these boxes, because the artwork is pretty freaking amazing on these. These kind of looked exactly like the toy. These kind of look like the cartoon. So you do get a kind of a contrast in there. Now, do you even need to ask? Vehicle mode. Number one, this is all metal. This is metal. I think this is metal. Is it? No, it's plastic. Okay. You got metal hubs. Not the rims, just the hubs. Got a little bit of a mark there. Rubber tires. He's still good too. They were quality back in the day. The rolling is beautiful. This looks exactly like the poster if you had it. The car that many young boys and women have lust after is the Lamborghini Countach. The stickers, seen a little bit of wear and tear there, but there you go. Now this is the modern version. It looks more like a Huracan than a Countach, of course, but it is still Sideswipe. The rolling is pretty bad. These plastic tires are the but again, it has its advantages, and we'll get into that. But as far as car mode from 1 to 10, I give this a perfect 10. This is one of the coolest car modes of the 80s Transformers. And all the 80s Transformers, the car modes were much better. The modern ones, the robot mode is much better. But I give this a 10. This, I mean, is not horrible. But the detail, this looks more like a car. Come on. I'd probably give this a 5. I don't really care for the look of it. So now, the robot mode, and I will transform them on here. And like I said, this is Sideswipe. Sideswipe. As you can see, these pieces come out. This is not Red Alert, but Red Alert is basically the same thing, just a repaint. He came out afterwards, of course. Sideswipe was one of the originals. As you can see, he was well played with Sideswipe. I liked him both in vehicle and car mode. Excuse me there. I had to sneeze for a second. So as you can see, he looks just like he does in box. He looked more or less like the cartoon, to be honest. And then you can put his gun in there. And then, of course, oh, this broke, actually. So that's one little faux pas on it. I didn't even realize it until just now. I kind of remembered it as I picked it up. But it's not a deal breaker. The gun is not out. It's in the box still. My son never took it out, so we're not going to take it out. With this guy, you got to lift up these little things right here. They kind of fold out, up and out, like a barn door kind of. And then the wheels, or the legs, not the wheels, the legs kind of fold out like so. You got to twist this around. And then the legs fold out over here as well. I don't know if I did a review of this, actually. So if I didn't, and you want me to give an in-depth review, just let me know in the comments, and I definitely will. I'm going to take it off screen for a minute, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to do it from behind the camera. Because I have big fingers and hands, so it's not as easy when you have smaller hands. So there you go. It just kind of flips out like. Then you close these bad boys like so. And there you go. Now, they look a lot alike, to be honest. So you fold this out, fold this in, fold out the hands. They definitely look a lot alike. So this kind of comes down like so. Now we saw when we did Jetfire just blew it out of the water. There's no comparison that Jetfire 80s to the modern version. It's just no comparison, peoples. Now size-wise, they're pretty much the same size. Look and robot mode, they both pretty much have a very, very similar look. Except for the paint, the little battle damage on all these. Oh, I forgot to say that's Siege War for Cybertron. It is from the Siege series, so it has all the little war marks and everything like that, which is a really, really cool touch. I do love that touch to them. This is not a bad looking one. This looks pretty cool too. They kind of look very, very similar, even though this is an 80s. And this was very early 80s when I got it too. As far as movement, no movements on the legs. The arms and the elbows, yes. The head, new, not at all. But still looks pretty freaking cool. Elbows on this bad boy. The shoulders on this bad boy. The hands a little bit. The knees, definitely. The feet, no. He does do the twist, but not other dances. The head, yes. The head does move too. So very good in articulation. That's most of the time, except for with Jetfire. Jetfire killed it, man. The 80s Jetfire killed it, not the modern version. I promise, I speak English. I definitely do. There you go, right there. But you can pose this guy much better than that guy. Which one do I like? This one holds a special place for me because it was one of the coolest ones. It was one of the first ones I got. Because it was the Lamborghini, you know. As far as him rating him, from 1 to 10, I give him a 7. A solid 7. He still looks cool. He doesn't have the articulation as the modern one, but he still looks cool. The modern one, I give a definite 9 to. Or 8. 8. Actually, 8. I give it an 8 because the paint is kind of blah to me, like this part. They should have put the battle damage type style all over it. That was the only little thing. So that's why my rating came out to that on that. Overall, I don't know overall. Overall, it's a toss-up because they're both cool in their own way. So it's a toss-up. I give them both. Overall, I give them both because the positives with this and the positives with that as far as robot mode. That positives for this is in car mode or vehicle mode. So there you have it, people. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And like always, have a great, great day. Remember, in the comments, they'll be my son's. And also tell me if you want to see a full review of him if I haven't done it. Thank you so much for watching. And like always, have a great, great day.